Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody!
Hello! And may I say hello to Bad Boy Nick, even though he'll come on in a few minutes. Hello to Philip, who I didn't recognise at first today when I saw him.
Cool.
And Pitybug.
Why, hello there.
Hello. And who else? What's the one? Bug.
Pitybug, yes. As always, special thanks
obviously.
to our Patreon supporter Pitybug for their support.
And hello to
Why hello there.
Hello there. Why hello there. So how is everybody? We're doing fine. This thumbnail, what's it all about, by the way? I was going to ask
Thumbnail?
Yes, thumbnail. I was going to ask him earlier on. I thought, no, I'll wait till we have our podcast. And there they are.
There's Nick. Hey Nick.
So what is this thumbnail?
Thumbnail?
What exactly is it? He's talking to me about it, and I thought, no, I'll ask questions.
Pitybug.
Hello, Pitybug. I thought I'll ask questions when we're on air.
Okay.
So then you can explain it to me and loads of people.
I'll get to that in a second. So a thumbnail, I'm sure everyone else here knows, but as Auntie Ange doesn't know, is basically like a little picture. Like a mini poster that you get for your, for the videos she's fallen asleep. It's like a mini poster you set for your videos. It's like a preview, like a book cover basically. You see the picture, and then that's meant to be your your preview for what the video is. So all that our thumbnails are is just like Mindstorm Productions podcast 60 whatever 63.
So it's like a little picture that you have in your profile.
Yes, and I
kind
of want to update it so maybe it has us in the picture, like looking at each other and.
No, not
speaking.
you looking at me like you want to throttle me neither. Throttle, if you don't know, is the hand around my neck to go. Bit like in The Simpsons.
Yeah.
What
Homer goes to Bart.
Bart, yeah.
Yes, but why hello there once is asking about a birthday.
Oh.
So, on Thursday, I believe, it was Auntie Ange's birthday.
Yeah.
Let's just say
21
she
again.
was
21.
21 again, is it?
21.
Okay, 21 again.
Yeah, I don't look a day over 21. Yes.
So I'm just
He's
messing with the
messing.
microphone.
Yes, it was. We had a nice day, wasn't it? Because you can't really do a lot under a lockdown. Well, even though we're supposed to be out of lockdown, it's still
A little bit,
yeah.
yeah.
So I went to this restaurant, didn't we? Because
Yes, we
I
did.
heard the burgers and chips were £8, and the burgers supreme really nice, and they cook it to your standards. So I thought, oh, we'll go there. I will not tell you how much I ended up paying. And then to top it off, I had a service charge as well.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, well, I'm here. It's
That's
my
a
B
tip,
day.
isn't it? Basically.
Yeah, and yeah.
Don't know about how
If it was £8, I wouldn't mind, but it was.
Yeah, America's all about tipping, but here we're a bit on and off. Like, if we think the service is good, then we'll consider a tip. But in the UK, we don't always tip. Belated birthday works. Why hello there wants to say happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yep. Nobody remembers my birthday because it falls on the 5th of August, and some people think it's the 4th, some people think it's the 6th, some people have done it a week later, so nobody really gets my birthday right, which is quite funny.
It's easy for me to remember. 10/10.
Yeah.
Even in the American version where they put the month first, it's still 10/10.
10/10. I know, you lucky you.
So yeah, we went to a restaurant and we had the food there. The burger was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. Even the veggie burger was.
We should have just gone for the burger on its own.
Oh, we struggled eating the chips.
No chips.
But it was nice.
So
It was really
filling.
nice, but very, very pricey.
Too expensive.
Would I go again? No. unless I suddenly had a job that has a real good income, and then I might do it again as a treat, but no. And anyway, I wait till I see that bloke who told me they do the burgers chips for £8. I'm going to turn around and say £8 my left foot. I won't tell you how much I bloody paid.
Expensive.
Frickin'. I normally would have gone, no, let's go, but I thought, well, it's me B-day and
You could have.
treat.
You could have if you wanted to. We could have done something else.
It's getting somewhere at that time of night, though, isn't it?
True. It was getting quite late for the evening.
So, yes, you know, when we've all gone to them restaurants, haven't we? And we've all been bit on the bum by one of them.
Yeah.
I went to a restaurant years ago in Pitybug with a bunch of friends, and there's about 13 of us. And they charged us God knows how much for a service charge, and then we went mad and went, no, take that off the bill. So we would not. So if we find it to tip, we would tip. We don't get told to tip.
Yeah, the tip should be optional, not.
Yeah, and then I tipped him anyway. I didn't probably look at the receipt because I was cold and wanted to get out.
Yeah.
Because the rain was
Because
cold.
we were kind of sitting outdoors, weren't we?
I had that
Had the big cover thing, like a big tent, like you have
the greenhouses, you know, the plastic greenhouses. They had
like
sort
a
of
gazebo. Or
gazebo plastic thing around it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and then you wanted to do Skegness the next day, didn't you?
Mm.
But the other two were saying about how it's going to be stormy and stuff.
So that we didn't do it.
But we watched a movie instead, didn't we?
Well, technically, I was supposed to have had my wisdom tooth pulled out.
Really? Apparently, well, we can actually get Pitybug's thoughts on this, because they are from Japan. Because, as it says there, apparently in Japan it's rude to tip and people won't accept it. Well, Pitybug.
Can I come when you're going to put me up as a guest?
So, Pitybug, what is that true? We can get Pitybug's opinion on it, because he is Japanese. Or from Japan, I mean.
And in America, they like you to tip, don't they?
They very strongly encourage it. You're kind of judged if you don't.
There's an episode in No Friend where he won't really tip.
Yeah.
Oh no, Rachel's dad won't really tip.
Yeah. And
Ross does, and he goes, I'm the one who just gone and brought the expensive lobster, this, that and the other, and you've made me look like a Titor, so pick up the bill. It's true though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's the other thing? What was I saying?
Well,
my brain's
we were
asleep.
talking about what we did the next day, so we watched it like.
Oh yeah, because
we
I was
grabbed a bunch
supposed
of
to
snacks.
have a wisdom tooth pulled out,
Yes, you were.
and they cancelled on me. So I thought, oh, we go skeggy, and then we didn't. So we watched a film, brought loads of junky food, didn't we?
Yeah, got loads of snacks. Still got some of them now.
Yeah, and watched the film Friday.
It's a good movie. It's funny.
Yeah, so it's been quite a relaxing week. What did we do Saturday? Yesterday.
Oh, what did we do?
I don't think we did anything, did we?
No, I don't think so.
We tried to. Oh yeah, we collect our cans for the air ambulance.
Pitybug has confirmed it.
If that's true. Ooh.
Oh, thank you, Pitybug.
Thank you. We went to go and do the cans, weren't we? Because I collect the cans for the air ambulance, and in the UK we have the air ambulance that comes round. It's run by charity. It's not supported by our NHS, and they go to people who have accidents on the cliffs or fields or motorways where paramedics can't get them. So we were doing that, wasn't we? And as we were getting rid of all these boxes of cans, heavens opened. I was like, forget that, straight in the car. And we got back because you streamed your VC. Is it
VR.
VR. I was calling it
reality.
VCH the other day. VCH, and they're like, no, VCR. VCR, that's what I was calling it. And then I'm kind of like, what? Well, yeah, yes. Oh, VR.
VR, because virtual reality.
The VR. So he was streaming that last night.
Yep. Yeah, so, what was it? Yeah. Because we collect a lot, like, when we have a lot of cans of Cokes. Like,
You don't.
well, me and my brother do. Might not be considered as rude, but it's just not our culture. There you go. So, expert advice here. yeah, so me and my brother, we drink a can of Coke when we watch our YouTube. Like, we used to watch our YouTube together, but now he does it because he's got a job, so our time is a little thrown off. So we both like to have a can of Coke as we watch our YouTube or movie or whatever else we do. And we kind of save the cans, put them back in an empty Coca-Cola box, don't we? And that's what we take to the disposable place to drop off all the cans.
Yeah, excitement.
And then we're like, because we only got like a couple boxes done, and then we had to run in the car, and then decided to go to the shop to get that out of the way because I didn't have the time.
Yeah, and then streaming off you went.
Finally got to stream VR because it was all clear. The room was cleared out.
And then went to a friend's barbie today.
Yes, so today, what we've been out to today. Oh, I remember when my parents brought me a buffet and I tipped the cashier, or the person who charged us just stared at me, nothing else.
Oh, bless.
Oh yeah, another thing. Yesterday, somebody tricked me to say naughty word yesterday.
Did they?
Yes, I'm not going to say it again, but it was quite funny. I'm not going to cut it off because it's funny.
Well, that's the interaction, isn't it? It's the banter, isn't it? It was what we lacked now on
It's
TV,
just some
isn't
YouTubers will probably go in panic mode and be like, it's got to be deleted, got to be deleted.
But it's banter.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of banter.
Yeah.
You've got to have a laugh and a joke.
During the stream, because I read it. I read what they said, like they wanted to know my thoughts on this thing. I read it and I thought, what? Because I was wondering what the heck is the thing. I'm still not going to say it. But yeah, and then after I said it out loud, I was like, oh. All
I heard was, oh, that's going to be dropped.
I'm going to get cancelled. Well, I still haven't been cancelled yet, so you know.
I've never known Blue to be completely wiped out.
Yeah, so today, as you said earlier, barbecue. We went to barbecue today.
Yeah, and I was standing there and I was looking at this person and I kept thinking, I know that person, but I couldn't place the person. Or I already said to somebody earlier, oh, I recognise you. Did you go to this group? And she was like, no. And I'm thinking, oh, great. Earth open up and swallow me, you know what I mean? So I weren't going to risk doing that again to somebody else. I kept looking at him thinking, oh, I know him, but I can't place where I've seen him. And then it clocked. I knew him through because I used to know Margaret and Roy from Deepin, and he was one of their friends. And oh yes, I remember now. We got chatting away, and then actually, if you remember, because he'd be watching this, Phil, in a minute, because I will be also telling him hello again, Phil. He also came to a fish and chip thing at the Boundary Chip Shop with Roy.
He liked your.
Oh, my Queen of Puddings.
Yes,
which
Queen of Puddings.
I still haven't got round to putting on the internet. Yes, I made a Queen of Puddings last night. Yeah. It is nice, actually. You just don't like it. I know,
it's alright. It's the texture.
You don't like the texture of the bottom.
It was mushy. It was mushy, and like, so when I had it, I was like...
It's actually very nice.
But it tasted nice. I couldn't stand the texture. It was too slimy. I can't do slimy.
I wonder if it needs cooking a little bit longer in the oven. We shouldn't do. It's basically like bread and butter pudding. But you don't put the currants in it. It's just the sponge, breadcrumbs, sponge. I've got to put it up on my.
Yes, you got to edit that. I'm nearly done with my film anyway, so.
Oh, is it? And then you can show me.
Show you. No, you'll be sitting here and I'll be saying what to do. I'm not going to be the one sitting here doing the edit for you and saying, oh, this is what you do, that's what you do, so you can sit back and be like, you just edited for me. What's that kid called? He's very famous for tricking the kid for painting the fence.
I don't know, but that sounds very similar to Dennis the Menace.
A little, like. You
got the American version, you got the English version.
Yeah, but it's not Dennis the Menace. It's like this troublesome kid, and he was lazy, and he'll trick other kids to like paint a fence for him. And he's well known for that, and he'll trick people to doing things for him so he doesn't have to. If anyone knows, maybe his name's Tom something. I can't remember.
I just
I
know
could
that
be
Dennis
wrong.
is the Menaces.
No, Dennis the Menace. He's just the Menace.
That's Dennis the Menace is English, and then you've got Dennis in America.
Yeah.
But I prefer Dennis the Menace in English.
The English version is more chaotic. I like it because he's actually a menace, whereas the American Dennis the Menace is more, "Oops, it was an accident. Oops." Or like he's trying to do something nice and it
I do
goes
like the
wrong.
film with Dennis Man in America one. I did like it years ago.
Whereas like there's a picture on the internet, or it's not just it's in one of the books or something, and it just shows the English Dennis the Menace cut through a table with a saw. It's like, what are you doing cutting the table? Why? Bored. It's chaotic, and that's what I love about it.
But I don't like the naughty names they brought up. Elves at Christmas. You know, the parents getting this competitive who does what. Look at this, my elf did this on Facebook. I'm like, why can't you get your elf to help out?
The one that really kicked it off was when one of those shops did it, didn't they?
What, the naughty bits?
Yeah, and that was good. Whoever did that was brilliant. I can't remember the shop though.
I can. It was Poundland.
Was it?
Yeah. It's one of them.
I was thinking like Little Audi or something now.
No,
What are you saying
it's
to
a
me?
Poundland who had the elf on the shelf doing naughty displays.
That one I liked.
Yeah, but I don't think
But-
it was the staff. I think it was the customers.
But it was posted through their company Twitter. That's what it was. It was the company Twitter posting it. Yeah. So maybe somebody hacked it,
I don't know.
or maybe just a cheeky staff member. Either way, it was brilliant. But
It's
then,
like when
go on.
It's like when I walked into John Lewis's once with Callum. Callum's got a dry sense of humour, so I'm already laughing my head off on the shops with him. And we walked into John Lewis's, and because everything's roughly my height anyway, and I just happened to look down, and there was a mannequin flipping people off as they walk into the store, and I just roared.
Cal's got a picture of that
I
somewhere.
know, and I roared the shop floor down. I was absolutely in stitches laughing. I sort of like diverted one way. Callum carried on laughing, and the shop assistant went, "What's up with your mum? What's happened?" And he said, "You've got a mannequin flipping customers off."
Just gotta have these goofy things, haven't you, every now and then.
Oh, yeah. I bet they regret it when they walk in the shop and see the names or the silicons where people draw things on them. You know, the pillows and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
I
the
like how me
candles.
when I go around to all those. So
The candles when people, or the mugs, and people write things with them.
you know those pillows where that gets stuck. Those pillows, and sometimes on jumpers and other things, where if you rub your hand across it, it flips the little beads on there, so it reveals like a different colour or hidden picture or something. I always go around and make a penis on it, just because. I used to do it to my sister with her pillow. So now I do it whenever I'm out in the shops and I see one. It's just like, wow, time to get creative.
I wrote in your little sisters. I wrote, "Mum loves you." I used to do things like that and do a little heart in hers.
And then you got me.
Do you know when I used to put the little one to bed at a certain time, and this one was still awake because obviously the older one stays awake a bit longer, and I go, "Oh, I'm just nipping to the loo, Mum. Do not go in the girls' bedroom. Do not wake your sister up. She's settling down," and I can hear him going across the landing into a room, and they start aggravating each other.
She starts.
Yeah, but who goes in there to aggravate her?
Look, she starts it. I finish it.
She's in bed. You go do you know what? I used to try from scatty because I'm trying to get the kids.
She's asleep.
Yeah, but she's awake or not, she still stays there.
Oh, it hasn't come up on the chat now.
Apparently in America.
Yeah, apparently in America there is a fast food place named Dick's, and people will act as a dick to you and make you wear hats saying naughty messages. Brilliant. Pitybug says, "Is Banksy considered as trick artist? That's all I've got searching British trick artist."
I don't think he's a trick artist. He's classed as one of the brilliant artists going, and I must admit I do like his work.
I've got no bloody clue. What, even as an artist, I don't know the meaning too well.
Are you googling in now?
Yeah,
See what
I'm
you could
Googling.
find. To my knowledge of Banksy, he's a well-known artist. He's a street artist, I think. He's classed as more of a street artist. So he puts his work all over the streets and that. Very clever. Actually, I do like some of it. His sort of street art I like. They're the ones I'm impressed with more.
Trick art creates it's illusion. So apparently trick art is illusion and stuff, so no, Banksy wouldn't be.
No, he's more of a street art than
Street artist.
Yeah, but Spalding train station, somebody's gone in there and drawn some beautiful pictures. They've done the who's that professor, big one, Eddie Murphy stars in?
Norbit? No.
Not Norbit. I can't think of him. Professor something he stars in. You quick Google it in and I tell. And what they've done, I've seen on Facebook is somebody's gone in to Spalding train station, and they've done him Professor. What's his name?
Professor Clump, the Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
What about it?
In Spalding train station, somebody's drawn him, and they're ever so nice, and he's been appraised, and there's a few more people want to see his drawings around Spalding, which is quite nice. Another one. See that sort of drawing.
How about that other person that's kind of got the same name as Banksy, but with the B changed to a W?
Wanker.
No. So say it as Banksy
Banksy.
with a W.
Wanksy.
Yeah. So there's somebody that goes around doing that on potholes because because they never fix the bloody potholes in the UK. So then someone goes around, spray paints a penis around the pothole, and it forces the council to
then
actually
has to
do the job.
Has to go and then fill in the potholes and go remove the sign. Yes,
Yeah, they got to cover it up.
So that's the trick they notice in the UK, or where I am,
So
where
other
we
people are
live.
doing it. Why Hello There says, I remember my sister would spend time outside drawing with chalk. Really good art, just for it to get washed away from the rain. Yeah. It's a shame, really, when stuff like that happens.
At the moment, we've got kiddies here drawing good art outside.
Yeah,
the
we've got
front.
loads of kids drawing
The crap chalk.
chalk outside.
When we used to live on our old house, and you draw chalk on the side of the houses, our neighbours pull the face, and I'm like, why? It washes away.
It kind of reminds me of that video of the Karen who's telling off this kid just because they drew chalk on the road, and you got like her husband or whatever washing it away with a hose. It's like, it's gonna go away in the rain. It doesn't do anything.
It's not harming anybody. The kids are soft, you know. I'd rather kids do that than go and mug an old granny.
Yeah.
You know. It's like kids can't go apple scrumping now, can they? Without getting a criminal record. You know, in my day, you could go scrumping, pinch a few apples and run off. And if you get caught, a slap on the wrist. Now it's like, name, dress, do-do-do. And that's only because the police gets a bonus in their wage packet on how many criminals they can get. So they get everybody individually now. And they get them on petty stuff.
Yeah, and then when we need their help, they don't bloody do anything.
Oh yeah, there's an instant, right, where I had with my daughter, because I took my car off her because she allowed my ex-partner to drive the car and got done for speeding. So I thought, your dad doesn't drive my car, your dad's been actually quite cruel to me, I'll have my car back. And because I did that, she had the police out on me. That night, the police come on my doorstep. There's the receipt, everything's in my name, it is my car.
Yeah, and
The police said, well, yeah, if he's driving it recklessly, you have every right to take your car back. We have an incident with the police.
Oh, we have an instant
Last week.
Police.
And we're still waiting to hear from them.
It's always us. Like, we never get the help we need.
You know, so it's like, okay.
Bit of a shame, really.
When Callum had the incident with our neighbour with the car.
Yeah, but like whenever they called on us,
the police out on us.
They're there that very night or the next
day.
But when we need them, it's like, oh well, we're not going to do that
I got
because this, that, and
verbally
the other.
attacked by the neighbour opposite, so I did the decent
and
thing.
attempted assault as well. Those
And
sods.
the police turned around and said, "Oh, we can't do anything about it." Well, yeah, you're not allowed to swear in the public domain, so yeah, you can. And then he tried to attack this one last week, and we're still waiting to hear from the police. I say tried, yeah, but we're still waiting to hear from the police. So, and of course this is social housing, so when, and they don't want to know, so that's fine. But next time he tries, we're going to verbally attack the bloke.
Let's not say anything incriminating on the
Well, no,
on the
I'm just going to
internet.
put him in his place.
Well, anyway, that was a interestingly dark note. So, barbecue today. A fun time at barbecue, chatting to people. I was meeting some new people. And we had the dogs with us because we're going away for a few hours. So we didn't want to leave them alone.
And this is why they pooped out.
Yeah, they're all exhausted. And yeah, they're just...
I do like Walters and Gromit.
Oh, you're going to...
Look, they're completely shattered. Oh, now he's popped it. Look, there you go.
And he's out.
And he's not normally like that. Normally he's a pain in the neck. Never sits still and licks you to death.
It's because they're doing a lot of little walking around and greeting everybody, weren't they? Weren't you? Adorable little things.
When they've had a hair trim.
Yeah, they've had a haircut. Was that this week or last week?
No, it was this week, wasn't it?
The week gone, yeah.
Yes, little darlings. So Blue's normally attacking and licking, so we must have exhausted him. I fell asleep on the way home in the car.
And I'm the one that has to drive it.
Oh dear. I know. A lack of vitamin B, I think. So I'll take my vitamin Bs again. Has everybody else had a Barbie in this weather? The Australian Barbies that everybody does. The only time you really see a man cooking.
What was the barbecue for? Or was it just for barbecue?
It's a friend's 70th.
Yeah, birthday.
Yeah, friend turned 70, so they asked me to come along and meet a few gatherings. And
Two birthdays this week then.
Leos. You can't beat a Leo. I'm also a tiger in the Chinese horoscope. I'm a tiger. I'm a tiger and a Leo. What are you lot? Any of you lot? What star signs are you? And also, what are you in Chinese? Because I like doing Chinese. I compromise Chinese astrology along with the English astrology. I do. Because they complement each other.
Oh.
Or Western astrology. So, what else has anybody
Keep
been up
forgetting
to
what I am.
exciting? I think Nick might be feeling a bit better.
Oh yeah.
He's been off colour.
How you doing, Nick?
Yes. I haven't gone on really Facebook at all. I know I might have the light on, but it's always on. But I haven't really gone on it because I haven't downloaded the app on my new phone. Plus I don't go on it when I'm talking to people either. Oh, sorry, star. Oh, sweaty betty my arms.
Lovely. On an unrelated note, so as I mentioned earlier, I've been doing a bit for my film, haven't I?
Nearly done.
I'm sure Pitybug, hopefully you've seen the latest post on Patreon of the colouring that I've been up to. That is now done actually. So all I've got left to do for this short film I'm working on is doing a bit of background music. I went to why hello there, went to Wetherspoons, a restaurant that's really nice.
Which one? You can't beat Wetherspoons. Which one did you go to?
Because they've all got their own little
Identity.
yeah, they've all got like their own thing. Like
I went in Huntington one last week.
I still not right.
Oh, bless you, Nick. That's because you need to see me, Nick, next month. We'll be meeting up.
Yeah, because Wetherspoons in here is the newspaper.
Yeah.
In Lincoln, it's a cinema.
In Huntington, it looked like a church.
I think in Sheffield, it's a library.
In Stafford, it was an old Pictures, which is
Another
IA cinema. No, wasn't Lincoln a theatre?
I think it's a bit of both, probably. But yeah, it's definitely got the old style theatre.
I went to the one in Beacon. Oh, where's that? I'm going to have to Google that one in.
Yeah.
Because I went to Huntington one about 2-3 weeks ago with my friend. We went to go and see Conroe. I said to her, let's find a Wetherspoons. I don't mind Wetherspoons because one, you know what you're going to get. The food isn't too bad. The alcohol price isn't too bad. Plus, if you get food, you get a free drink. Also, he's had a lot of he's actually one bloke I would like to interview, the Weatherspoon guy, because I love the fact, because he had a lot of sticks. He wouldn't have smoking in his pub. This was smoking before it got banned, and music, right? But before you can hear people talking. But this is when you was in the Twinkle in the Stars, right? And he had a lot of stick for that. But on the other hand, he brought old buildings. He's done them up nicely and kept their character. He hasn't turned them all into a bistro. He's kept the characters. He's kept the history about the buildings. You can always read about the history. Because I went to Newark one as well. That's a nice one in Newark. He's kept all that, and he's always kept the price reasonable. He's never once gone greedy. So to me, he has my respect because he's made his money without being greedy. And I like that. I like people who make the money without being greedy. I hate it when they can do something and they charge you 100% markup for greed. He's always kept that nice, even keel. So I have a lot of credit for the bloke. I've got a lot of ounce of credit for him, I do. And I love anybody who gets... I mean, he's brought buildings that are really worn out at holidays, you know, on the piers and stuff, or near the piers and seaside. And he's done one, I can't think where it is, and he's done that up really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, when somebody gets, oh, that building needs knocking down, he hasn't. He's built, restructured it, resorted it, and got it up and running again.
The Odeon Cinema. Later was the Ritz. Yep, the Ritz entertainment venue.
Oh, that's why, cause it was the Ritz, and then he's focused more on the Ritz than the cinema. That's what he's done.
Yeah, because they still call it the Ritz, don't they?
Yeah.
And like whenever people say, "Oh, go in the Ritz," like it's Weatherspoons, but they just call it the Ritz because that's the big title they've got going on.
Well, in Spalding, it's called the Ivy Wall, and it's also funny because you go in there now, and they've got glass over where you can see a well or the cellar, you can see it underneath, and it's quite nice. In the Ivy Wall in Spalding.
I've seen that one, haven't I? Yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
Yes, I do. I got a lot of, that's one bloke because I got a lot of respect for him. Yes, I would love to interview.
Yeah, well, maybe we could drop him a contact.
It's like what do you call it? There's somewhere in Derby, and I thought when I first saw this clip, I thought it was a holiday hotel in Spain, but it wasn't. It's actually in Derbyshire, and he's buying it and he's knocking it down, and it had Gordon Ramsay kitchen in there and something Dan. What's that frigging program? BBC Two. Something Dan got.
Lion's Den?
Could be Lion's Den. So and it's gone in there, and they had that, and he's knocking. Well, obviously, the time I saw the comment on Facebook, it's obviously been knocked down because it's brought it on the 1st of June. It would have been knocked down. And I said you could have kept the.
Ivy was an antique centre at one point. Ooh.
Oh, right there. That's interesting. And yeah, and I turned around and said I would have redone the work on it, reopened up the hotel, because a mile down the road, the town, the heart of the town, would have set lovely wedding venues there at a reasonable price. You're making the money, and you come back and say, oh no, wouldn't you rather apartments, this, that and the other? I went, what, a 2-bit apartment that you can't swing a freaking cat around in? No thanks. I'd rather it be brought up back into a hotel. Oh well, all the pubs have turned into houses, aren't they? And then when we have this swap over and the pubs want to come popular again, we don't have any pubs, are we?
Yeah. A lot of things keep getting turned to houses. It's kind of annoying. There's a lot of abandoned housing areas that can be just refurbished.
I know.
Yeah. Well, we should get close to the end now. So yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Have we not bored people to death yet? Hey,
So,
Pitybug,
yeah,
have you gone back to sleep?
Pitybug, yeah. So yeah, film's nearly done. I'm going to do a bit of research to kind of find the right kind of music to put in the background of the film.
And then he will show Auntie Ange
how to edit. Well, I'll be showing you as you do it.
He will show me
as you do it.
How to edit
as you do it.
As he does it.
As you do it. Yeah, so
I get frustrated and
film's nearly done. Patreon supporters get to see it early in advance, so you know if you want to, and you can just support as little as £1 to get early access. it's just £1 early access, and your name gets to go up here as well. Yeah. What if you put meme music in the background? You know what? I'll have a look.
Meme music.
Meme, yeah, stuff for the memes.
Ah.
And then sometime after that, like, because it'll be exclusive for Patreon supporters to see, and then sometime later, because they get early access, sometime later there'll be public release. And then I'll be doing a whole bunch of media preparation with a whole bunch of stuff. Because me and Callum are in some talks to kind of prepare a bunch of content as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to the gym Monday, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Oh yeah, I went to the gym on Monday.
Exhausted my legs, can't been in a while.
That was funny, wasn't it?
I haven't been in a week. That was
What
like.
was you doing that? I was stood there laughing at you. Something with your legs, wasn't it? You was pushing that thing up.
Everything was just killing my legs. But yes.
I don't really do anything, I just stand there and laugh at him.
Yeah. Laughs at my suffering. So we should probably put this to an end now.
Oh, I suppose we best wrap up.
Yeah. So, support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. Your name will get to go up here alongside Pitybug's name. And thanks, Pitybug, again. Also, your name goes on our website and in the description below and everywhere. Like, put you on everything as a thanks for your support. And that's just for £1 a month. And you get early access for stuff I publish, like art, animations, videos, etc., etc. Like this film I'm going to be publishing soon. That's going to be early access. Patreon supporters get to see it first. Check out the website over there, the tiny little bit, mindstorm-productions.org, to see all the other stuff I do. Our Twitters. Follow us on Twitter. This is at Auntie Ange Game. I am at _Mindstorm. And that'll be it for this week. We'll see you all next week.
Yep. I'll see you all next week.
Hey, do you think you'll be streaming this week?
Hopefully. I want to do some of the Crash Bandicoot at some point.
Well, yeah, because you want to finish off getting those gems, don't you? 100%.
I do.
And then we can always do one on my stream account, and then we can do the next game.
Yeah, but I didn't join you this time because you were VRing.
I know.
That's why I didn't ask.
Well, thanks for joining and chatting. It's been lovely speaking to you all. Yeah.
I like it. I do. Let us know what you get up to next week.
Yes. Tell us what you get up to next week.
I'll mention it on Discord, and then we can bring it up.
Yeah, mention it on our Discord or in the comments. Just as long as we can see it.
Yeah.
But definitely in the Discord, I can see it all much easier there. Yeah. See ya.
See you
Why
later.
hello there. And thanks again, Pitybug. Your support is very much appreciated. And see you, Nick.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Saying that it feels right.